By using criteria, we can perform only selected operations only. By using criteria, we can perform only selected operations only. It is not possible to perform DML operations. DML operations. We can perform only select operations only. So compared to HQL, criteria is given to the more performance. Criteria API. Compared to HQL, criteria is given to the more performance. This is the first point. Compared to HQL, criteria is given to the more performance. Second point, by using criteria, we can perform only selected related operations. Selected related operations. Selector related operations. We can perform only selector related operations. Right? Selector related operations. By using criteria, right? By using criteria, what we have to do? By using criteria, we can put more conditions on selected data. We can put more conditions on selected data. Right? Now the fourth point is Hibernate 1.x. Hibernate 1.x and 2.x. We can select the complete object. That means complete row. Okay, complete object. Whereas 3.x and 4.x, we can select the partial records also. We can select the partial records. We can select the partial records. Okay, next. Criteria also is one type of object oriented SQL. If anybody is asking, we can give the difference like this. Right? We can give the difference like this. Fine. Now, by using this criteria API, we can selecting the data only. How to selecting? If we want to selecting the complete records from DB to front-end application, so now how to implementing the query? Here try to understanding. If we want to selecting the complete records from DB to front-end application, we need to get the here criteria object. Criteria object. See now here, criteria is an interface. Criteria is an interface. Criteria is an interface available to the org.hibernate.star package. org.hibernate.star package. We need to get this criteria object. How to get this criteria object? Like this. Criteria crite is equal to session dot create criteria. Create criteria. Session dot create criteria. Under that we can pass pojo class file. Pojo class dot class file. This is the syntax. This is the syntax, right? For example, we need to implementing the code like this. Session is equal to session is equal to factory dot open session. Factory dot open session. After that, criteria crite is equal to session dot create criteria. Under that we can pass product dot class. After that we can get the list. List L is equal to crite dot list. After that, iterator L dot iterator. While it dot as next. The next we need to typecasting to product P is equal to product of it dot next. Then next after that, system dot out dot println P dot get product ID plus P dot get product name plus P dot get price. Then over. This is the way to selecting the complete records from DB to front-end application. Right? DB to front-end application. But by using the criteria, not only selecting the data, we can put the more conditions. Based on the condition, we can displaying the data. Okay, based on the condition, we can displaying the data. Right? Now, how to put the conditions on selected data, we will see here. If we want to put the conditions on selected data, we have to remembering two more important points here. Two more important points we have to remembering. Number one, we need to remembering here criterion interface. Criterion is different, criteria is different. Criterion is different, criteria is different. This is an interface available to the org dot hibernate dot criterion dot star package, criterion dot star package. And one more point we have to remembering. Why we are remembering this two important points? If we want to put the conditions on selected data, what is the another point here? Restrictions. Restrictions is one of the class. This class also is available to the org dot hibernate dot criterion dot star package, criterion dot star package, right? This is an interface, this is a class. There is no relationship with this criterion and restrictions class. Relationship means this class doesn't implemented by this interface. Okay, this class was provided by the some static methods. Using that static methods we can put the some conditions here. All the static methods return type is criterion interface only, criterion interface only, but there is no relationship between explicitly for this criterion and restrictions. A relation means doesn't implemented by that class to that interface. So now this restrictions class is provided by the different methods. For example, and is the method. For example, or, for example, gt means greater than. For example, lt less than. The next between, the next eq, etc. Different methods was provided by this restrictions class. All are static methods. All the methods return type is what? Criterion, right? Now I want to display the which product above 5,000. I want to display the which product price is above 5,000. Okay, if we want to displaying like that, now how to implementing? Just observing. Right, we need to get the session object first of all. How to get session is equal to factory dot open session, factory dot open session. After that, criteria is equal to session dot create criteria. Under that we can pass product dot class. After that I want to put some condition here. Which product above 5,000 or 2,000, those products only I want to display, right? So if we want to put the condition, now we can take here what? Criterion C is equal to restrictions dot restrictions, restrictions dot gt. Under that we can pass the poso class property name first. Pojo class property name, that means here I am passing what? Price. Price is what? Pojo class property name but not database column name. Then next, after that, comma, new double of 2000. Like this we can pass, right? After that we can add this C to criteria once again. How to add? Crite dot add, then C. That's enough. After that, as it is, we can take the list. List L is equal to crite dot list. The next, iterator it is equal to L dot iterator. While it dot as next. The next, product P is equal to product of it dot next. The next, system dot out dot println P dot get XXX methods, product ID, product name, like this. This is the way to put the condition. Then now we can displaying here which product above 2000. Those products only is going to be displayed here. Otherwise, okay. So less than 2000 related products doesn't displaying here. Right? Now not only single condition here, we can put more conditions also. For example, so and so employee, okay, name is starting with A letter, and that employee is working under 13th department, and that employee salary is between 2000 and 5000. Okay, totally 3 conditions is there here. We can put such type of conditions also. Okay, we can put such type of conditions. After putting, then we can add to the that condition to that criteria. See how it is. So directly also we can add this okay, restrictions class directly we can add to this criteria also. How it is? Like this. See now here, crite dot add. Okay, so now we are getting the criteria object. After getting the criteria object, then we can add crite dot add restrictions dot, that is depends on requirement, we can add restrictions dot. So now what I am taken here, and I am taken initially, and restrictions dot and. So now here restrictions dot like is the one of the method. So now here emp name, this is what? Pojo class property name, comma, percentage A, small a or capital A, your choice. Close the percentage, close the double quotation. One condition is completed, comma. Then next, restrictions dot continuation, your choice. Restrictions dot EQ means equal. DEPT number, Under that what I am passing here, DEPT number, new integer of 20th department or 13th department, your choice, comma, close the EQ method, the next comma, restrictions dot between is the operator, that method between emp sal poser class property name, comma, new double of 2000, then comma, new double of 5000, close the between, the next close the and, the next close the add. That's enough. We can put like that any number of conditions, that many methods are there in restrictions class. After that, as it is, we can getting the list L is equal to, okay, list L is equal to crite.list, the next we can iterate and we can print. This is the way to selecting the, okay, to selecting the by putting more conditions. The next one more class is there. So that is if we want to print our data either ascending order or descending order, even names also based on the ascending order or descending order, if you want to print. Now here we need to remembering one more class. We need remembering one more class. What is that? Order class. We need to remembering one more class, that is order class. Order is the predefined class. Order is the predefined class available to the org.hibernate.criterion.star package. Criterion.star package. Right. So now here by using this order class we can displaying the data either ascending order or descending order. Order is the predefined class. This class is given by the two methods. Number one, ascending order. Number two, descending. These two methods is given by the order class. These two methods is given by the order class, ascending and descending. So now how to displaying that data like this? After getting the criteria object, crite is equal to session dot create criteria. Under that, product dot class. Then next after that crite dot add order. Add order is the predefined method given by the criteria interface. Add order, under that order dot asc, assigning order. Then we can pass here what? Price. If we want a descending order, then we can take what here? DESC. After that, as it is, we can get the list object, crite.list. The next iterator IT is equal to L dot iterator. The next while IT dot as next. The next after that product P is equal to product of IT dot next. Then system dot out dot println, system dot out dot println, P dot get triplex methods. Close the while loop, close the method, close the class. This is the way to print the either ascending order or descending order. POSO class property name. POSO class property name. Entire HQL and criteria we are not passing. Okay. Database column names, database table names. We are going to passing POSO class property names. POSO class property names. POSO class property names. Right. The next term. Finally, one more is there. I want to print the minimum and maximum records. My database having okay, so 20 records are there. I don't want to print all the 20 records. Just I want to print the limited records. Because okay, 100 records are there. 100 records are there. When I am trying to getting the all the 100 records is not sufficient in my screen. I want to print only limited records. Okay, I want to print only limited records. If you want to print limited records, now criteria interface was given by the two important methods. Number one, set first result. Set first result method. Number two, set max result. Set max result. Now, by using those methods, we can print the limited records. These two methods is also called as pagination methods. So now products under that PID, PName, the next price 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. So now six like this. So now this is what 0th position. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So according to our requirement, we can print the records. So now here I am passing set first result 1 and 4. This is the minimum, this is the maximum. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 records are going to be displayed. If you are passing 1 and 2, okay, so now here these 2 records are going to be displayed. If you are passing 0 and 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, these 3 records are going to be displayed. Right, like this we can displaying the according to our requirement by using this pagination methods. Now just we'll see this concept through example. This is the product HBM CFG. Coming to the client. I am getting the I am getting the configuration CYNF is equal to new configuration. I am getting the session factory, after that session object, then criteria equal to session dot create criteria product dot class. First here I am going to displaying all the records. Okay, I am going to displaying all the records. I am getting the criteria object, right? After getting the criteria object, then list L is equal to crite dot list. Then I am going to printing all the records, right? Now just we'll see. Take this location. -D because of package. Java str dot for our logic. So we are getting what? All the records. Okay, totally 9 records are there. 9 records we are getting. So where it is available? Select star from products. 9 records are there. 9 records we are getting, right? 9 records we are getting. Fine. Now I want to displaying the either ascending order or descending order, right? I want to displaying either ascending order or descending order. That purpose here I am taking crite dot add order dot ascending order price. Okay, price. So now here what is the ascending order? First 1000, then 4000, then 25,000 is the ascending order only. Okay, so now here I am printing as it is, whatever order is there, same order. Now I want to print the descending order. Descending order. See, first it is going to printing 25,000, right? The next it is going to printing 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. Then next after that, okay, it is going to be displaying 1,000. It is going to display to the 1,000, right? The next. So now here I want to displaying, okay, I want to displaying ascending order product name. Okay, already. So I want to displaying the ascending order product name, descending order product name. Product name. By passing poser class property name, we can print. Could not resolve product name. P is small, na? P is small. Once again, could not resolve product name. See now here we can find out that really what is the product name. So now here pro name, right? That is the problem. Right? Now we can compile. We are getting, right? So now here first S, the next after that IE, descending order I, the next after that A. Actually our data is available into the, okay, first here A, then S, then I. Internal it is going to be, okay, doing the task or not, right? The next here, based on the condition I want to displaying the data. See now here, which product above 3000, those products I want to display. Okay, so now those products I want to display. So that means one record is not displayed, that is 1000. Okay, 1000. That is Airtel is not displaying, remaining all the records are going to be displayed. Right. I want to put the more conditions. So now crite dot add restrictions dot, here I am taken what, and restrictions dot like product name is A, and restrictions dot get that price name is what, 170 above. Those products only is going to be displayed. That means two conditions are satisfied, then only those products are going to be displayed. Otherwise it doesn't display. What is the problem? Like then A resist.gt and price equal to new product of 170, then close and incompatible type SATA. Check that one. Why it is given? What is this? Now we can compile. Right, we are getting only one record. That is satisfied by the only two conditions are satisfied by the only one record. That is the reason we are getting only one. Instead of here I am passing R, we can getting almost all the records. Right, we are getting all the records, all the 9 records we are getting. This is the way to getting the all the records by putting the conditions. So far I am going to displaying only complete record. Even though we are putting the condition, we are displaying the complete row. We didn't displaying so far only partial columns. How to displaying that partial columns, we will see the tomorrow session by using projections concept. Okay, projections concept. That's all today. Thank you.